My name is Animashaun, Aminat, Aderayo. I'm a textile designer who majors in production of shoes, bags, and accessories. Inspired by African prints. Um, we promote made in Nigerian products, which is sell worldwide. I remember vividly when I was in GS3, I told my mom that I would love to learn fashion design. So I told her that she should help me to tell her friend that it's a fashion design that I will be resuming from school when I was in GS3. Instead of going to lesson, I resumed for fashion design skill. That was how it started. So when I had the training, it was just for a while, but I know that I have a passion for fashion. So I didn't finish learning actually. So after my SSC, I wrote JAMB. I got an admission into Olabisi Onabanjo University, saw the diploma in marketing. Whilst doing that, that was when I registered a company at the age of 18 years, doing ushering business. I started ushering, making money. So I know that, oh, fine. It was still in a line of fashion, going to parties and all. When I was in Olabisi Onabanjo University 100 level, I felt we can't just be in school waiting for money from home. We need extra money. So I was like, oh, what can we do? Let's do something. That was why I decided to go and venture into ushering jobs. So I traveled down to Ibadan to do ushering jobs weekend and go back to school. So we're making extra money. So we're like, oh, fine, this is good. Then we can introduce this to other ladies. They can also benefit by having extra cash. So I registered a company and I started from there. I I then started meeting some people in fashion business, acting actually. So I enrolled for a modeling class. I go for training in Lagos. That was how I started having a more passion for fashion industry. So the fashion show, I think it started when I I walked into a UBA bank and I saw some guys and you're like, oh, you look like a model. I was like, I'm actually one. They were like, oh, they need my face for a fashion show. It was he and she. So that was 2006, and that was it. So I joined their team to just help them to organize. That was how I was able, like more like intern actually. So I was able to learn how to organize shows and all, know a bit about meeting celebrities. I think they brought in Julius Agu to Ibadan. That was the first time we brought Julius. That was 2006. So I was part of the team that did that. And 2007, I was like, oh, we can have another show. We organized another show at Davis Hotel. That was called Miss and Match. You have a cake, and we have a designer. Her name is Pedro Fano. She actually designed a cloth exactly like a cake. So Esposito Cakes, the Olalaya, she is the one that will do a cake exactly like the clothes. So I was just the team to bring in the models, then do the settings, then get the show going. So that was just three of us, and the show was successful. So we had a top people in Ibadan was like, oh, we should have more of this. Because back then, Ibadan is a bit boring. There are no shows, nothing happening for fashion. It was just all the what could we do? Let's keep having things. So but I think when we did the mix and match thing, that was when I felt something is missing. I went at that night I will finish the show. I felt empty. Like there's something missing. I don't have something concrete. It was Diola had cake. She was making cake. My friend Pedro Afano, she's a doctor and she also make beautiful clothes. So like, what do I do? I just planned shoe. As in, it's not like tangible. That was what prompted me, and that was the night. I think it was around 11 p.m. that night that I made decision to go and learn shoemaking because I know that I love shoes. I make shoes. I love just seeing shoes. And I told my friends, I want to learn how to make shoes. They're like, really, can you do it? This for men? I was like, let me try. It's something I love doing. That was how I started learning shoemaking 2008 January. 2008, I got an admission to Leeds City University studying international relations. And that was when I made the decision to actually learn shoemaking at the same time. The curriculum was a bit tight. There was no time schedule for me to learn my shoemaking. And I've already paid, I've already started. It was just, I think, 3 weeks I was in class and I just stood up from the class and I left. I left, as in, I dropped out of school to go and learn shoemaking. So it was really, really what I really, really want to learn. And from there, looking back, it's actually been a good thing for me. I could not even face my family that that's what I want to do. My mom, thank God, is just my mom, and she, whatever you feel that you want to do, she'll just support you 100%. Is that what you really want to do? Then go for it. So I've already started learning before I even told her that I've dropped out of school and learning shoemaking. But most of my family, extended family, cousins, they don't even want to eat. So for 3 years, I could not attend family parties. I could not see them to just tell them this is what I'm doing, because I could not even lie that this is what I'm into. But you don't understand, because way back, we don't have more people doing such job. We don't have females learning shoemaking traditional way. Not even you're going to London School of Fashion to go and learn. You're going to the traditional way to learn how to make things. Despite the fact that it wasn't sitting well with most of the families that I'm learning shoemaking, not going to school, drop out and all, it's just helped me. It makes motivates me more, and I feel strong that what I'm doing is something of value and something good worth fighting for, actually, because it wasn't easy. But I see the dream, the big dream. This is who I want to be in the next 5 years. This is who I want to become, and I know that I have to work towards it. And I actually work towards it. We're still working, actually. We're not there yet. It's just that when you're doing something that you know that thousands of people are watching you, they're watching your footstep, and they know that what you're doing would actually motivate a lot of teenagers, motivate Nigerian youth to actually believe that you can be in Nigeria and make it work against all odds. It wasn't easy, actually, making decision to go for what you really want to learn and be successful at it. And for the fact that there's a lot of people, a lot of teenagers, a lot of Nigerians that they're actually doing is not what they are doing, what they're learning in school is not really what they really, really want to do in life, what they want to become in life. And this has it has affected a lot of youths and teenagers. For example, in class, while training, because we train on shoemaking, bag making, accessory making, textile design, and fashion business. So while we're in class, one of our students, she just broke down, and it took us a while to actually understand what was going on. We even felt maybe she was pregnant, which she was not. And before, I think she just kept going on. She was just crying for like hours. When actually we're so worried, and when I was able to sit her down and relate with her and talk to her, that what happened? Why crying? As in everybody's in class and you're just crying. She was just frustrated of what she's studying in school. This is Fashion is really what she wants to do, but family and our parents, they don't want her to do it. She even sneaked. They don't know that she's even learning from us. You can see how bad and terrible that is, for people to actually know that this is who I want to become, and this is what I really want to do. And a lot of people, the society, are against it, based on the fact that they believe that white collar job is the way to go. Based on my experience so far, I feel that we need to do more. We need to help others. I've single-handedly trained 76 people for free, which they've become their own boss, doing something, and they know that they can achieve on their own, being self-reliant. I feel that we need to do more. 76 is quite small. We need to do more. That is why we're training 10,000 teenagers, transforming them to young bosses in Oyo State. We're training them on various skills: photography, shoemaking, bag making, accessory making, fashion design, textile design, crochet, fashion design, and fashion business entrepreneurship. We're spreading entrepreneurship through love. That's exactly what we're doing. It's not as if it's easy, but we believe that with the support of you, with the support of everybody, we need your support. We need your contribution. We can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. I need your support. That's what we're doing. We're training them, just sensitizing them to know that they can actually do something in fashion business. Fashion industry is short. We have shortage of unemployment, so that's why we need more hands. By the time they finish their WAHEC, they can actually go and learn further and learn more. That is why we are doing this. We need your support to support us. For young Nigerians out there, for young youth, you need to make decision. You need to have mentor that guides you. Number one, you need to make decision about what you really want to do in the next 5 years. Who do you want to become? I think it starts from that, making that decision. You need to, if you need to go to school, you need to have your degree. Don't you need to have your degree, and knowing that having your certificate is not just it. You need to have a skill to back it up. Having a skill is a very important thing. What can you do apart from your certificate? What can you really do? Your skill. You can be accountant, whatever that you feel that you really want to do. Just go for it. Don't be afraid. There's a lot to achieve. The dream is big, but you can start small. Start small. Start with whatever you can start with. Start anyhow. Just start. My name is Animashaun, Aminat Aderayo, and this is Style Means Business.